After 6 months of waiting, this one has finally come in. So I think it's only right that it is time for another mail time. I put this too close to the camera, didn't I? Ugh. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things. A lot of people's favorite mail time, if you don't know what it is. Mail time is when people send me packages to this public P.O. box right down here. I open them on camera and we have some fun with whatever is inside of these boxes. Now, I don't have a whole lot here behind me, but there are some cool things in here, two of which I definitely know what they are. I've been waiting for them for quite a while. A lot of you people probably already know what they are. And then we got some random ones in here as well. So let's start off with something small. I got a letter to my P.O. box. Sort of looks like a wedding invite, and this is coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota. If you guys have been keeping up with my videos, you will know that I talked about carrying one EDC knife for an entire year. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, but as of now, this one has been in my pocket for the past couple of days. Spyderco Para 3. I've done a video on it. It's a great knife. I've also been putting in some work on that wicked edge, and as you can see, this thing has got a mirror finish on it right now, so this thing is real sharp. Anyway, let's get into this. The reason why I say it looks like a wedding invite is because it has a love stamp on it on the outside, and I've been known to get some invites to weddings. Handwritten note, we're off to a good start. Talon, thanks for producing sweet content. I love watching your channel. Keep up the good work. Here is an invitation to my wedding. If you are in the area, feel free to swing by to party and have some shots of Jaeger. Dude, and then he stenciled on here, hashtag, hold on. Check out that stencil work, hashtag dopest vlog in the game. On October 5th in Minnesota. Unfortunately, I will still be on the East Coast in October, so I won't be able to make it. I guess you can kind of take this as my RSVP, but congratulations to you and Madison. Thank you for watching the video. Madison, sorry for Josh watching these videos. It seems like a lot of people who watch my videos end up spending some money after that, so sorry. But congrats again to you guys. Moving on to the next package. Now, this next one is coming from someone who I met at the outdoor retail show when I was in Denver, Colorado. This guy, his name was Matt, and he works with a bunch of different companies, and ooh, looks like we got a knife. Gotta do this. I'm gonna get to the knife last, but first up we have the Benchmade Edge Maintenance Tool. I actually saw these for the first time, I believe, at Blade Show. And it's a little kind of pocket tool, sharpener. And this is coming from the people at Worksharp. I actually spent a little bit of time at their booth checking out all of their different sharpeners, and they make some really cool stuff. This one is designed to actually be carried in your pocket. Has like a Benchmade style clip on there, and it's got a ceramic hone, a leather strap, and yeah, it's ready for pocket carry. Stow and go with a pocket clip. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I will test this thing out in the future and maybe even use it. Something like that would be good to throw in like a backpack. We got a deep carry clip here, which is probably for the knife that is in here. And looks like we got a Benchmade 560 BK-1 Freak. Let's see what this thing's about. I think I know what the Freak is, and if I remember correctly, it's a pretty big knife. Oh yeah, that is a large knife. Axis lock, which everyone knows and loves. And let's check out the blade. Whew, that thing is huge. Looks like it's got some G10 handles, pretty cool looking red spacers on the inside, like some liners. The actual liners are black, but there's like red G10, red standoffs there, got a black clip, and then also that deep carried clip included, but look at the profile on this thing. M4 steel up there, it's got a little bit of jimping on the back. So just when I thought I was trying to kind of weed out my collection, I got another one added now. So Matt, thank you for this knife. I'll probably use it for the rest of the video now. And see, this is why I can't stick to one knife for an entire year. I got all these cool knives to try. Ergos on this do feel really nice. And I'm not gonna complain about getting knives like this because I really do enjoy knives, but this is not making my decision of which one I actually want to carry forever any easier. If you guys want to check out this knife or that sharpener, I will try to find some links maybe on Amazon and leave those in the description down below. And yeah, Matt, thank you for the awesome gift, and hopefully I run into you again sometime in the future. This thing is like getting into the territory of like a fixed blade knife. That's how big it is. All right, now we're getting into this next one, which you guys can probably already see on here. This is coming from Savior Equipment. They have sent me some bags in the past. I think in the last mail time video, I opened up some of their range bags. I have 2 of their guitar cases, and they make some pretty cool stuff. This thing is a pretty nice slicer. Is that flat ground? Man, this is a pretty hefty looking bag. Whew. All right. I'm gonna need to take a second to inspect this bag and figure out why it is the form factor it is right now. Feels like there's like a hard insert in here or something. All right, so in the first pocket here, there's a bunch of little pouches. You could put cleaning supplies. Ooh, they're like felt lined or something. Sort of admin style pockets. I guess these would be for magazines here. Throw some AR mags in there. More padded little pockets there for some extra stuff. On the top pouch here, more padding. Looks like there's a hard panel in here to sort of keep it shape. I guess you could throw some type of ballistic panel in there. But I think the real magic is gonna happen over here on this side pouch. Oh yeah, check that out. So we've got not 1 or 2, but 3 of these like pistol cases in here. You guys know when I go to the range, I typically take a few different guns with me, and for the most part, I'm carrying a lot of pistols, so I do have a dedicated pistol case, but it seems like it is a pretty nice option. Just some simple little nylon padded pouches here, kind of slip in the back. There's also enough room in there that you could probably add more if you want to. You could throw ammo in the top of this, silica gel. And this actually reminds me of a friend's range bag. He let me borrow some pistols a little while back. I'm sure you're out there watching right now. Borrowed them for a video, and he had a really nice range bag that was set up for pistols and like cleaning supplies and things like that, so sort of reminds me of that. Now, like I've said in the past, these dudes make a lot of cool stuff, and in previous videos I have found their stuff on Amazon for pretty decent prices, and I've linked those down below as well, so if this one is on there, I will give you guys that link, and yeah, maybe you will see a video on this in the future. Who knows? So thank you to Savior Equipment. Now we're moving on to the next one. Another letter. It's coming from someplace in Texas. Right on the back of this envelope it says small bore and 2 wheels. I kind of recognize that name from YouTube and Instagram. Someone out there who is always commenting on my stuff. I see you guys, I read all the comments, so I do appreciate you commenting on everything and watching all the videos. This one's a long one, so I might have to skim through this for you guys. Hey Talon, I started watching your videos after stumbling onto one of your Grom videos, but I have stayed for the great gear reviews and interesting takes on regular vlogs. I appreciate that because a lot of people seem to not appreciate that stuff, and those are the videos that I love making, so thank you for that. Stuff and Things has become part of my weekly routine, and I thank you for all that you do. I appreciate that. I've started a motovlogging channel that includes gear reviews from time to time. I hope to one day be half as good at making interesting videos as you are. As a thank you for inspiration, I've included a sticker, and a keychain that says, "Keep causing a ruckus." Do you have a ruckus? Because I've always wanted a ruckus. Oh, you definitely do. Those are some ruckus headlights right there. Keep up the good work. Can't wait to see where the Sat Van takes the dopest vlog in the game next. Seabass. Thank you again for watching the channel and appreciating all of the things that I really do enjoy. And I'll check out your channel because I've always wanted a ruckus, and I really wish I could motovlog. I actually filmed an entire motovlog last week and I posted about it, but unfortunately I hadn't done it in a while and my camera was like this. It was like looking straight down at the ground. You can see my Speedo and the tank and nothing else. So unfortunately that video is not gonna come out, but maybe I will try to get on the bike again in the future. So thanks for the patch and the sticker. These will go with the rest of my collection. And now we'll move on to another one. Here we got one coming from Olight. Olight sends me a ton of stuff, and I never really know what is going to be in these packages. It is a ring for what looks like the Warrior. Oh, dude. Hang on a second. Yeah, dude, it does. All right, you know Olight watches the channel and listens to things that I say when they send me out a new strike bezel for the Warrior X. I have not even done a video on this light yet, but now I might. Olight knows that I really do not like the blue accents that they put on their lights. Their lights are great, they're affordable, and in my experience they work fairly well, but I hate the blue. I just don't like the blue accents, so this cleans that up a lot. I actually need to remove this lens from here as well. Much, much better. There you guys have it. A company taking note of things that we say and sort of switches them, makes them a little bit better. Such a small little accent on there. Here's the original one. I just really don't like the blue, so they made some black ones. Thank you to Olight for that, and now I am way more inclined to kind of test this thing out a little bit and actually make a video on it. So if that, again, is something that you guys want to see, let me know. Now, if you could just make every light all black like that, I'm a huge fan. All right, what do we got next? This one is coming from, I have no idea where this one is coming from. I'm always afraid to cut into packages when I don't know what's inside of them because I feel like I'm gonna cut something up that I'm not supposed to. Oh, dude, this is one that I ordered. I forgot that I ordered this. Here's a little throwback to some of you guys out there. Some of you may know that I'm into video games. As you can see, my Nintendo Switch has been on pretty much all the time in a couple recent videos. Super Mario Maker 2 is a new jam, but I found a Pokemon Yellow on eBay and I bought one. It's probably not original. Actually looking at it, now I can tell that it's not original, but I do have my Game Boy Color still. Maybe this is showing my age a little bit. I still have the Nintendo Game Boy pocket pouch for my neon green Game Boy Color. Got Super Mario Brothers Deluxe in there. I got that as a birthday gift this year. Now let's see what this looks like in here. You ready for it? Ooh. Ooh, that music. All right, so there you guys can see a little insight on what I actually spend my money on. Stuff like this, so I will let you know how this game goes once I get around to playing it again. Here's some other games we got in here. Kirby's Pinball Land, Donkey Kong Land, Mega Man. Come on, can't go wrong with those. All right, enough of the video game nerd stuff. Now we're gonna get into some EDC nerd stuff. This company reached out to me on Instagram, and I typically don't reply to people like that on Instagram, just companies who are like, hey, check us out. But I have seen this company's products before, and when they reached out, I was like, yes, send me all of that. So, both of these packages actually are coming from a company known as Big Idea Design. I'm gonna open the heavier one first because this probably has some EDC tools in it. 1, 2, oh man, 3, 4, 5. 5 EDC items. Let's get into this one quick. You know what? I will open them right now just to kind of get them out of their packages, and then I will use them for maybe a week or two, depending on what they even are, and then maybe I'll do a follow-up video after that. So real quick, first one, Titanium Click EDC, the ultimate refill friendly click pen. I have to say that is a really nice looking pen, and this is gonna be a really weird thing to say, but the action on this is really satisfying. It's not quite clicky, it's kind of like silent, but like oiled up. Now we've got a TI Pocket Pro. This is another adjusting EDC pen. We've got these two things here, which I'm not going to pop out of the packages, but we got another titanium tool. This is a mini little baby pry bar there. You could probably throw it on your keys or something like that. I'm very particular about tools like this, so we'll see what I think about that in the future. And then we have a titanium pocket tool. This is sort of one of those safety razor blade type of things again. Looks like there may be some more tools on this as well, and an included leather sheath. Another thing I should mention is that there is some really nice packaging on all of these little products here, and I appreciate stuff like that. So this one is a little bit different than that previous one. You could pop a razor blade in there. There is also a pocket clip on there. Pretty similar tools. And then this really nice included little sheath thing if you want to drop it in your pocket. Look at that attention to detail on the packaging. Little laser cut foam with the lanyard coming out through here. This thing's stacked on top of it, and then when it's in its little slide piece right here, you pull it out with the lanyard. That is some good packaging there. I like when companies do things like that. And then the last thing is the Big Design Bit Bar. My friend Pete has one of these, and he was showing it to me the other day when we were hanging out, and I was like, dude, that thing is really cool. So that's how I found this company, and then it just so happened that they reached out to me. So it's kind of cool how things just fall into place like that. Here I've got another leather sheath, and this thing is really cool. So it's a pretty cool chunky piece of titanium here. As you can see, it has a place for bits on the end. You can sort of see the bits poking out the bottom here. Little lanyard hole on the back side here, a pocket clip. And you'll notice this little design here. The way this thing works is you press up on the bottom and then all the bits reveal themselves out of the top like that. You grab whichever one you need, say you need a screwdriver, and then the bits automatically go back down in the handle. Pop that in there, it's held in by magnets, and then you got a nice kind of grip handle there to actually use the tools. When you're done with it, pull that thing out, lift this up, and drop it back in just like that. This is a super cool design. Also in the box they include a little extendo on here if you need to get in somewhere where your big fat hands can't reach, so that's a nice touch as well. And then the whole thing can be stored in this little leather sheath right here, but what I will probably do, and what my friend has done, is put them in my little Maxpedition EDC style pack. But there you go, if you want to wear it on your belt, you can do that as well. So that was a really cool package coming from Big Design. Thank you guys for sending all this stuff out. I love getting packages like this because not only does it let me check out cool new products, but it also gives me the opportunity to make some new content on things that a lot of people like you guys out there watching probably enjoy. All right, we're getting down to the wire now. We got 2 more packages. The next one, I know where this one is coming from. I did something that I don't normally do. I was searching on Amazon for this specific product and it popped up, and I found the company's social media and I reached out to them. This is one where I reached out to the company. I said, hey, your product looks awesome. Would you want to send one to me so I can show people? They were super cool and easy to work with, and this company is known as Conquest Maps. I will leave a link to their website and their Instagram in the description down below. Now this is going to be kind of hard to open on camera, but I will do my best here. I definitely want to be careful when opening this one, and you'll see why in a second. Woo. Dude, this thing is sweet. It's got some weight to it. All right, so what this is sort of one of those push pin style maps. There's like some kind of cushion, maybe some cork material behind here. Super nice canvas. It's got some hanging points on the back here, and you can actually customize these things. So why would I want a map like this? As you guys can see right here, this is for the Sat Van. They got Sat Van Travels on here, and then you can place a pin for past adventures or yet to explore. I'm going to have a fun time pinning this thing up to the places where I've already taken the van, but if you haven't figured it out by now, I want to go to all of the states, at least 48 of them. Maybe 49, 50 would be kind of difficult, but yeah, I'm gonna be pinning this thing up, and I will try to keep it in my van, bring it along all across the country as I'm kind of making my way out. So far I've covered a lot of these and then made it all the way out to a little bit past here and made my way back, but in the future I'm gonna get up here and all over the place. Like I said, I want to hit all the states. So this is a really cool map. They've also included some red and blue push pins, which I have requested because I like the whole kind of red, white, and blue theme that we got going on here. So I gotta give a big thanks to Conquest Maps for sending that one out, something that I actually requested. I'm really excited to kind of stick that thing up, and I'm gonna take some cool photos of it, sort of like before and after. And then I'll probably end up doing like a 6-month map update and show this thing in future videos, because chances are by this time next year, there's going to be a lot of pins stuck all over this thing. Now don't quote me on this, but I believe there may be a discount code if you want to pick up a map like this of your own. They make a lot of different styles. This one is of course the United States map, but they do world maps in different countries and different areas of the world. So if that's something that you might be interested in, hanging up on your living room wall or anywhere where you're traveling around, I think that would be really cool for a lot of people out there. That is gonna sit back there for now, and I will pin it up later. Thanks again to Conquest Maps. All right, now the moment that I've been waiting for like 6 months or so now. I gotta take the backpack off for this one. After months of waiting and delay after delay, I have finally taken delivery of my new one-wheel pint. I get asked all the time, dude, what's your favorite electric vehicle? What's your favorite e-board? And 9 times out of 10, if someone asks me, I'm going to say my Onewheel XR. Here it is, right here. This thing has a bunch of miles on it now. It's always charged, and I always have it on hand because it is one of the most fun and actually kind of practical things to ride, because you can ride it on and off road. Now, my one complaint about that is that it has a good range and everything, but with that range, it makes it really heavy. That thing weighs like 25 pounds. So when I'm walking into restaurants and simply just dragging it around wherever I'm going in life makes it a little bit difficult. So I'm excited to test this thing out. There's gonna be a full video on it in the future, but this will be my first official look at like the finished product, my actual plane. When I was at the outdoor retail show out in Denver, which I talked about earlier, I actually got to test one of these things out just in their booth. I kind of stood on it and rocked back and forth, but I didn't actually go on like a full ride of it. So I'm opening this thing now. I typically wait to test electric skateboards like for on the day of the video. That way it's my complete first impression. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wait with this one, so I might have a few miles on it before I get around to the review of it. There it is in all its little pint-sized glory. Quick start guide, I don't think I really need that. Front foot pad, I think I know how that one works. Dude, look at this thing. It's already so much easier to carry around because it's got this included handle now. One thing that I immediately noticed that they took away is the little grab handle on the front here. That's how you lug around the big XR. Oh my God, it's night and day. This thing is so heavy compared to the pint. You can pick this thing up with one hand super easily. If you guys watch my unboxing video of the XR, you will know that I rode it right here, doing exactly what I'm doing right now with no shoes on, just like I am right now, and it didn't go so well. So I'm not a snowboarder, and it's not... There you go. So instead of having a repeat of that, I'm just gonna kind of enjoy the size of this thing right now. Hopefully this thing lives up to all the hype, because it's going to be super exciting if I can actually have a Onewheel that I can carry around with me every single place that I go. So that's all that I got now. I'm probably gonna go outside and ride this thing around, and gotta pin up my map. I got a lot of fun stuff that I could be playing with right now. So that's all that I have for today. If you guys have any questions on anything you saw here, let me know in the comments down below. If you wanna send anything in, P.O. Box is linked in the description down below as well. Pretty much anything that you saw here, if I can find relevant links for it, I will leave those down there if you wanna click through and see what these companies are offering. Now I gotta clean up. So if you are new to this channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every week, and that's going to be all for today. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one.